Good morning and welcome to the Misty Maples Open House. Dave Hivley is our master sugar maker here today and the grandpa of Brock. Brock now will start and he is drilling a hole in his tree and is going to place a spile in the hole and hang his bag.
No, I don't remember.
If you watch now, they've just cleaned the hole out. We missed him drilling it. But Dave drops the spile and so must take it inside to be washed. Meanwhile, Brock will stand quietly by and visit with his mom and some of the other visitors around the sugar house today. If we look closely at this tree when we pan back to it, there's some other exhibits that Dave has today. When we come back to the tree, if you look real closely, you may see some sap flowing from the tap hole that has already been drilled. Now Dave will come back here and Brock will put his spile in the tree, tapping it in gently, taking time for some photo ops along the way. There he comes. There's Brock tapping our tree and looking back to Mommy for some pictures. And I think he must have hammered his grandpa's fingers there as he apologizes to his grandpa. If you watch after they get the spile in the tree, you will see sap flowing from the tap hole and that will be gathered for the boiling process.
Not done yet.
Watch closely now. There we have it.
Put it on the
first flows of sap from this particular tree. Brock now hangs his bag and gathers his sap for boiling.
Look at Mommy. Look at Mommy.
Dave also has other methods of gathering sap. He uses tubing over the majority of his woodlots. And here we're going to look at his tubing, and we will see here that there's a little movement in the lines. Typically, you don't want to see much movement. The movement that you're seeing is mostly just air bubbles moving through the lines. This sap flow this year has been very slow and has been very difficult to get a quantity of sap that they need. But if you watch, you can see the movement that the vacuum is pulling against these lines. As we pan out, you can see some more of his network of tubing throughout the woods here. This is just a very small portion of what his tubing is throughout the whole woods. He has a very big network of tubing. And when we look closer here at the spile, we see the air bubbles coming through the spile. That air has coming through the porousness of the tree, as well as maybe a little bit of a leakage around the tap hole. Here, as we enter into a sugar house, we see the roaring fire going. It is hot in this room. And as we look down in the pans, we'll see there's 4 bays of syrup boiling and finishing off here. It has already been through the preheater and through the flue pan. As it now progresses into these pans and is finished, it'll soon flow out into the big canisters here at the side. If we watch closely, we will see it flow out here in just a few seconds. But the fellows here are working on filtering the syrup and bottling it up for storage. There we go. There's the flows of syrup as the finished product is pumped into this canister before being filtered off. We'll be back to see Dave Hivley again soon. But for now, this is what I have, and there is his filter press as they run it away there. I thank you for watching with us, and I hope that someday you will be able to enjoy the process at Misty Maple Sugar House.